Hello students, yesterday I had told you about the value of acceleration due to gravity on the earth surface. What is the formula of acceleration due to gravity on the earth surface? It is given by G equals to Gme upon Re square. During the derivation of this formula, we have assumed that earth is perfectly spherical. Though we know that the earth is not spherical, it is flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. Means if we see the actual shape of the earth, then we will find its equatorial radius is more and polar radius is small. Its actual shape is this. It is flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. Therefore, equatorial radius is greater than the polar radius. Earth is not perfectly spherical, but in the derivation of this formula, we have assumed this thing. Secondly, we have assumed that Earth is uniformly dense. And we know that the earth is not uniformly dense. Its 3/4 portion is occupied by the water. So see here, by using this formula, we will derive the formula of, we will calculate the density of the earth as well as the mass of the earth. So mass of the earth, you can see here what will be the mass of the earth if you calculate calculation of mass of the earth and density of the earth. Mass and density of earth. Now see here, if we will make the formula of Me from here, so Me will be equal to G into Re square upon capital G. When you will introduce the known values of these quantities. What are the known values of small g? It is 9.8 meter per second square. Re, it is nearly 6400 kilometer. So it is 6400. Since it is in kilometer, so you will convert it into meter. Upon capital G is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. So if we calculate it, it will come out nearly equal to 6 into 10 to the power 24. Exact calculation I am not doing here. By substituting the known values of small g, Re and capital G, we can determine the mass of the earth. Now, by using the fact that the earth is uniformly dense, we can determine its density. As we know that density equals to mass equals to volume into density. Since the earth is spherical, so what will be its volume? Volume of earth's sphere will be equal to 4/3 pi Re cube. 4/3 pi Re cube into density rho. So what will be rho if you make the formula? So rho equals to 3 Me divided by 4 pi Re cube. Since you have already calculated the mass of the earth here, and by subplacing the known values of other quantities, rho equals to 3 into 6 into 10 to the power 24 divided by 4 into 3.14 into Re is 6400 kilometer. So it is 1000. You will multiply by 1000 to convert kilometer into meter and then cube. So it will come out nearly equal to this. I am seeing here, it is 5.5 into 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. So by this way, we can calculate the mass of the earth and density of the earth by using this formula. As we know that this is the formula of the acceleration due to gravity at any point on the earth surface. अर्थ के सरफेस के किसी पॉइंट पर एक्सीलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी क्या होगा? it can be obtained by this formula. And we will keep one thing in the mind, that in the derivation of this formula we have assumed Earth has a perfectly spherical body and it is a uniformly dense body, though we know that these two things are not correct. Earth is not perfectly spherical and it is not uniformly dense. Now after this we will see the variation in the acceleration due to gravity. Whether the Earth's gravitational field is a uniform field or not. Uniform field means if it is exerting same force on the body irrespective of its height from the Earth's surface, then we can say that the Earth is having a uniform gravitational field. Earth will have the uniform gravitational field if it exerts same force on a body of mass m at every point on its gravitational field. मीन्स जितना फोर्स स्मॉल एम पर यहाँ पर लग रहा है उतना ही फोर्स स्मॉल एम बॉडी पर यहाँ पर लगे बिकॉज ऑफ द अर्थ. So we find that body do not experience the same force. On going above to the earth's surface, its weight decreases. The force acting on the body because of the earth decreases. Therefore, earth's gravitational field is non-uniform. Earth's gravitational field or any gravitational field is a non-uniform gravitational field. Here we are talking about the earth's gravitational field. Earth's gravitational field is non-uniform field. Now see here, since it is a non-uniform field, therefore what will be? The value of G will not be constant. On going above to the earth's surface, value of G decreases. Now what is value of G? It is the force, gravity force acting per unit mass. What is G? It is the F upon m. It is basically the gravity force acting on a body of mass 1 kg. It is clear? We know that F equals to m into G. Therefore, if there is any body of mass m, then how much gravity force will act upon that body at a place where the acceleration due to gravity is G. So it is given by F equals to m into G. So we can describe G in the other way, F upon m. It is the gravity force. Gravity force means the force exerted by the earth on a body of mass 1 kg. On a body of mass 1 kg. Newton per kg. Its unit will be Newton per kg. And it is also defined in one more way near the earth's gravitational field. Near the earth's gravitational field, it is defined as the change in the velocity of a freely falling body per unit time. Change in the velocity of a freely falling body per unit time, but only near the earth's surface, because this is the equation of first equation of motion, v equals to u plus gt. So what will be v minus u? It will be g into t. So what is g? It is v minus u upon t. That is, it is the change in velocity of a freely falling body. But this is applicable only near the earth's surface, in which we assume that the earth's gravity remain uniform. Earth's gravity remain uniform means the value of g remain fixed. मतलब क्या है? अर्थ के सरफेस से 100, 200, 500 मीटर ऊपर तक. Only in that it will be correct. Because as we know that as you go up, as you go few kilometers above to the earth's surface, what will happen? The value of G will decrease. It will not remain same which is on the earth's surface. Similarly, if you go below to the earth's surface, means suppose a mine has been dug inside the earth. It is solid. Here earth is solid. And here this is a mine has been dug inside the earth. So if you go inside the earth, then in that case also the value of G will decrease. Means the this G will have the maximum value on the Earth's surface. On going above to the Earth's surface or on going below to the Earth's surface, value of G is decreasing. It is clear? Now we will see that how it varies on going above to the Earth's surface. So see here. And here we will assume that the Earth is uniformly dense and it is perfectly spherical body. These 2 points we will assume. It's clear? Now see here, variation on in acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity on going above to Earth's surface. Now see here. We have assumed that on the Earth's surface, acceleration due to gravity is G. Here this is the Earth. This is center of Earth where whole mass me is concentrated. This is the radius of the Earth. Now there is any body which is situated on the surface of Earth. Let the mass of body is m and acceleration due to gravity at this point is g. It's clear? Let at h height above to the Earth's surface. If you go h height above to the Earth's surface, means here this height is equal to h, means what will be the distance of the body from the Earth's center? Distance of the body from the Earth's center will be equal to Re plus h. It's clear? Let acceleration due to gravity is g dash. So see here, on Earth's surface, from Newton's law of universal gravitation, we know that what is the force acting on this body? Force acting on the body will be given by G MEM upon Re square. This will be the force which Earth exerts on this body when it is situated on the Earth's surface. Now by our previous knowledge we know that this force is equal to what? M into G. It will be equal to M into G. So M you can cancel, so G will be equal to what? It will be GME upon Re square. It's clear? Now at a height h above to Earth's surface, at a height h above to Earth's surface. So see here, when the body is at a height h above to the Earth's surface, what will be the force between Earth and this body? So see here, what is their separation? Its center of mass is this point, its geometrical center. Body is situated here. So what is the separation? It is Re plus h. So what will be the force? Force will be GMEM upon Re plus h whole square. Here at this height we have assumed that acceleration due to gravity is g dash. So what will be the force? Force will be equal to m into g dash. So m and m will be cancelled. So what will be g dash? It will be GME upon Re plus h whole square. Now what will you do? We will divide equation 1 by equation 2 side by side. Dividing equation 1 by equation 2 side by side means g upon g dash. So equation 1 is GME upon RE square whole divided by this. So it will be equal to GME upon RE plus H whole square. When you will simplify, what will you get? Yes. What will you get on simplification? It will be equal to RE plus H whole square divided by RE square. क्या हो जाएगा अगर हम यहां देखें? दिस विल इन रेसिप्रोकेट एंड मल्टीप्लाई. इसका उल्टा हो जाएगा और मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा न्यूमरेटर से. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? GME विल बी कैंसल्ड. So this can be written as RE plus H divided by RE in one common bracket whole square, because numerator is also square as well as denominator is also square. So you can write this way: RE plus H upon RE whole square. This is G upon G dash. Now on separating the terms, it will be RE upon RE. RE upon RE will be equal to 1 plus H upon RE. So it will be 1 plus H upon RE whole square. So see here, if you determine the value of G dash from here, G upon G dash equals to 1 plus H upon RE whole square. So on determining the value of G dash from here, what will you get? G dash equals to, you take this here and this thing you bring in denominator. So it will be equal to G upon 1 plus H upon RE whole square. Now see here, this is the relation of acceleration due to gravity at the height h and acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface. G dash is at the height h and G is on the earth's surface. Now we will show here that G dash is smaller than G. So you can see here, if you see 1 plus H upon RE, it will be greater than 1 or it will be less than 1. 1 plus H upon RE. H is height, RE is distance, Earth's radius. This is a positive quantity. Therefore, it will be always greater than 1. And when it is greater than 1, then its square will also be greater than 1. और एक रूल है, अगर किसी भी नंबर को 1 से बिगर नंबर से डिवाइड करेंगे तो रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? सपोज 5. If you divide 5 by a number which is greater than 1, what will be the result? Result will be smaller than that number which is being divided. उस नंबर से कम आएगा जिसको डिवाइड किया जा रहा है. अगर क्या है, किसी भी नंबर को 1 से बिगर नंबर से डिवाइड करें तो रिजल्ट क्या आता है? इससे स्मॉल आएगा. बट अगर इसका उल्टा देखें, if we divide 5 by 0.2 by a number smaller than 1, then what will be the result here? Result will be 25, and 25 is greater than 5. It is clear? So since it is greater than 1, this bracket is greater than 1, therefore G dash will be smaller than G. Means from here it proves that on going above to the earth's surface, acceleration due to gravity decreases. Acceleration due to gravity decreases as we go above to the earth's surface. It is clear? Now see here. Here we can write G dash equals to G and that bracket you carry in the numerator. So जब क्या है, ये पावर वाले नंबर को न्यूमरेटर में ले जाएंगे, पावर क्या हो जाएगी? It will become minus. It will become negative. So it will become 1 plus H upon RE whole to the power minus 2. Now if H is very much smaller as compared to RE, as we know that RE is 6400 kilometer, and suppose H क्या है 100 meter, 200 meter, 500 meter, 700 meter, then in that case H upon RE will be very smaller than RE, and in that case H upon RE will become very much smaller than 1. Now there is one rule of binomial expansion. We will remember that 1 plus x whole to the power n will be nearly equal to 1 plus nx if x is very smaller than 1. x की वैल्यू अगर 1 से बहुत कम है, then we can write this expansion as 1 plus nx. Here under this condition, what will happen? This thing will be fulfilled. This thing can be applied. इसको हम apply कर सकते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि x के प्लेस पर क्या है? h upon re, and h upon re is much smaller than 1. So we can write here g dash equals to g 1 plus nx. What is n here? Minus 2. What is x here? h upon re. So on further simplification, it will become g within bracket 1 minus plus minus 2h upon re. 2h upon re. But this will be applied only when it is this. सपोज h कितना हो 3200 किलोमीटर हो, तब हम इसको अप्लाई नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि हम तब ये नहीं कर सकते हैं दैट दिस इज वेरी मच स्मॉलर एज कंपेयर टू दिस. ये सिचुएशन तभी फुलफिल होगी व्हेन h इज 100, 200, 500, 700, 900 मीटर. इट्स क्लियर? So this is the variation in acceleration due to gravity on going above to the earth surface. On going above to the earth surface, what happens? Acceleration due to gravity decreases. And how will you find? It can be found by this formula. It's clear? So in the numerical we will use that formula. So now we will see the variation in acceleration due to gravity on going below to the earth surface. On going below to the earth surface, what will happen? Acceleration due to gravity decreases, and we will find at the center of the earth it will become 0. And when the value of g will become 0 at the center of earth, what will happen? Body will reach in the state of weightlessness. वेटलेसनेस मीन्स इट विल हैव नो वेट. इसका वेट क्या हो जाएगा? बॉडी का वेट सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ पर 0 हो जाएगा. नाउ हियर वी हैव एज्यूम्ड दैट अर्थ इज परफेक्टली स्फेरिकल एंड इट इज यूनिफॉर्मली डेंस व्हेन दिस बॉडी इज सिचुएटेड ऑन द अर्थ सरफेस वेयर द एक्सीलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी इज g, एंड व्हेन इट इज सिचुएटेड एट h डेप्थ बिलो टू द अर्थ सरफेस. जब ये क्या है? h डेप्थ बिलो टू द अर्थ सरफेस है. So at that point acceleration due to gravity is g dash. Here we have assumed average density of the earth. Average density of earth as rho. Rho is a Greek letter by which we will represent the average density of the earth. So you can see here on the earth surface. The earth surface, we will get the same relationship. M into G will be equal to G MEM upon RE square. So M and M will be cancelled. That is G equals to G ME upon RE square. Now what will you do? We will write mass of the earth in terms of the density. मास को हम डेंसिटी के टर्म्स में लिखेंगे। मास का फार्मूला क्या होता है? वॉल्यूम इनटू डेंसिटी। नाउ व्हाट विल बी द वॉल्यूम ऑफ अर्थ स्फीयर? अर्थ के इस स्फीयर का वॉल्यूम क्या होगा? सो व्हाट विल बी द वॉल्यूम ऑफ अर्थ स्फीयर? इट विल बी इक्वल टू 4/3 पाई इंटू आर ई क्यूब। It will be 4/3 into pi into re cube into density. Mass will be equal to volume of the earth's sphere. So what is the volume of the earth's sphere? 4/3 pi re cube multiplied by density. ये मास का फार्मूला है। मास इक्वल्स टू वॉल्यूम इंटू डेंसिटी। सो सब्सटीट्यूटिंग दिस वैल्यू, सो जी इक्वल्स टू G/RE² into rho. So RE² and here it is RE cube. So what will happen? When you will simplify further, it will become 4/3 pi, this is G, RE cube upon RE² equals to RE into rho. कितना हो जाएगा? G इक्वल्स टू 4/3 G इंटू पाई RE क्यूब अपॉन RE² इज RE इंटू रो. सो दिस वी हैव टेकन एज इक्वेशन 1. नाउ सी हियर, when the body is brought h depth below to the earth surface, then in that case we can assume that body is situated on this part of the earth's sphere. Body is situated on this part of the earth's sphere. जब वो surface पर body थी, then it was situated on the whole earth's sphere. अर्थ के पूरे sphere पर situated थी. But now it is over the only this part of the earth's sphere. What will be the radius of this part? So see here, from here to here it is RE and this much is h, so it will be equal to RE minus h. RE minus h. It's clear? What will be the mass of this part? इस part का mass क्या होगा? It will be equal to the volume of this multiplied by density. Volume of this multiplied by density. So see here, when body is h depth below to earth surface, then it is on the surface of a part of earth's sphere, and its mass we can assume as me dash, whose radius is RE minus h. Radius is RE minus h. It's clear? Means it is not situated over the whole earth's sphere. It is situated on the part of earth's sphere whose radius is RE minus h. Only this much part will exert force on this. It's clear? Only this part which is shaded here will exert force upon this. So see here, let mass of this part is me dash. So see here, what will be the relation? Weight will be equal to this formula, by force by this formula. So m into g dash will be equal to g me dash into m upon what is the distance between this and this, center of mass जहां पर पूरा mass concentrated है, and इसकी distance, so it is RE minus h whole square. when you will cancel and substitute the value of me dash. So see here, g dash equals to g re minus h whole square. What will be me dash? Me dash will be volume of this multiplied by density. So what will be its volume? क्या वॉल्यूम होगा? 4/3 पाई re माइनस एच का होल क्यूब. वॉल्यूम विल बी 4/3 पाई re माइनस एच होल क्यूब इंटू average density is rho. So you simplify this. Here it is re minus h whole cube and here it is re minus h whole square. So in numerator what will be left after simplification? Re minus h. So it will be equal to g dash equals to 4/3 pi g re minus h into rho. This you can take equation 2. Now see here, on dividing equation 2 by 1 side by side, when you will divide equation 2 by equation 1 side by side, means 2 by 1. So 2 by 1 it will be g dash upon g. अब जब इसकी राइट साइड को इससे हम डिवाइड करेंगे, कितना पार्ट कैंसिल हो जाएगा? This will be and rho will be cancelled. It's clear? What will you get? You will get re minus h divided by re. So g dash upon g equals to, on separating the terms, re upon re is 1 minus h upon re. So g dash will be equals to g 1 minus h upon re. This is the relation between the acceleration due to gravity h depth below to the earth surface and which is on the earth surface. Now here we will show that g dash is less than g and why it is less than g. 1 minus h upon re will be a number less than 1. It will be a number less than 1. अब अगर क्या है, किसी भी नंबर को, जैसे 5 है, इसको हम लेस देन 1 नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर दें, व्हाट विल हैपन? इसकी वैल्यू कम हो जाएगी 0.6. व्हाट विल बी द प्रोडक्ट? प्रोडक्ट इज 3 इज स्मॉलर देन 5. सो सिमिलरली व्हेन g इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय ए नंबर विच इज लेस देन 1, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? द प्रोडक्ट विल हैव ए वैल्यू लेस देन g. प्रोडक्ट क्या है? जी डैश है. मीन्स जी डैश की वैल्यू जी से क्या हो जाएगी? कम हो जाएगी. जी डैश विल बी लेस देन जी. नाउ सी हियर, व्हाट विल बी एट द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ? एट सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ यू कैन सी सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ. सो यू कैन सी हियर व्हाट विल बी द एट द सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ? एच विल बी इक्वल टू हाउ मच? एच कितना होगा सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ पर? It will be equal to re. When you will move from surface to the center, you will move how much distance? Re. So h will be equal to re. When you are moving from surface to center, how much distance you will go down? Re distance. So you substitute here, g dash equals to g1 minus re upon re. And what is re upon re? 1. So it will be equal to g1 minus 1, that is equals to 0. Means at the center of earth acceleration due to gravity decreases. At the center of earth it decreases and becomes 0. Therefore body will be in the state of weightlessness at the center of the earth.